today in this video, I'm going to be doing a mini drop for the month of February. I'm trying to do a release in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be releasing and showcasing you guys some sample pieces, one-of-ones, and some stuff that I've made such a long time ago that I want to reintroduce again and have it on on a hoodie, on some other stuff, because when I did drop those pieces in the past, they were only on t-shirts. So this year I want to have them on hoodies or crew necks or whatever. Right now I'm currently in the middle of planning for a collection for April and May, while also trying to plan a pop-up. Putting this mini collection together too is also really crazy for me because it's just a lot. At the end of the day, I'm going to learn so much about myself through this mini collection, just because it's a short time frame. I have other stuff that I need to focus on, and it's just gonna make me learn really fast and learn really quick. I'll probably take a few L's, but I'll learn a lot of lessons. So that's kind of the whole goal of this collection. But yeah, I'm excited to just show you guys everything behind the scenes of this mini collection. These are the crew necks that I'm gonna be also screen printing and dyeing as well. Everything that's getting dyed is pretty much gonna be a one-on-one. So if you get anything that's dyed, you're literally just a select handful of people that own a Midwest Cowboy 101 piece. All right, so that is a wrap to the studio day today. I am on my way to my apartment to dye all the pieces that I made for this upcoming drop. I have about 20, I don't even know how many pieces, but a handful of pieces to do. But I don't think, honestly, I think when I get to my apartment, I'm probably not gonna be able to dye it, because I feel like by the time I get there, it'll be dark out. And I want to capture this whole entire process during the day. Probably just gonna hold off and dye everything for tomorrow instead of today, even though I really wanted to dye everything today. But I mean, it's whatever. But yeah, I'm just really excited to see how everything comes out, how everything looks, and share it with you guys really soon, and be able for you guys to be rocking these pieces really soon, especially the handful of people that are gonna get these one-of-one pieces. So it's gonna be really cool to see just everything come to fruition, especially when you just have something in your head that you've thought of. This can be literally anything in your life, but just planning to do something and then executing it, and then or just making it come to life. I think that's just the coolest, such a cool thing. I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking way too deep. I don't know, that's just a random thought that I have as I'm waiting for this bus that's taking forever. Alright, so today's the next day. I got all my dyes for the pieces I'm going to be dyeing today. I plan to do this red dye, which will pretty much turn the pieces pink. I plan to do this brown dye for the cherry hoodies. We're going to start this process now. Alright, so I finally finished dyeing all the hoodies and crew necks for this release. I'm not gonna lie, this process took a lot longer than I expected. I really thought it would be an hour or two, but it just took a lot of time, just because I had to literally do it in batches. I think it was in fours or something, and I just have minimal space in my apartment, and yeah, it was just a lot. And also washing everything, putting it through the wash, that was another 30 minutes per load. But I'm happy to say that they all came out really cool. I'm really hyped just on how they look now. So today I just need to let them all hang dry, which they're currently doing, and also just do some product photos for them. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing today, is just getting all the product photos needed for this release. One thing that I love about the cherry hoodies is that it came in different shades of brown. Initially I thought they'd all come in the same color brown, but there were some issues when I was dyeing them, and honestly it was like a happy accident, just like the pink Born to Howl pieces that I made. This is one of the hoodies that I'm referring to. This came out in like a really cool chocolate brown, which there's only like a handful of those two. And then we also have this dark brown. There's a difference between the two hoodies, and I honestly am happy that they all came out in like a really unique way, just because it shows like that like I literally had to hand dye these, and that each of them have like their own kind of like character traits in a sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but like they're each just really unique, so I think that's really cool. Same with like all the pink Born Howl, they're all uniquely different based on how they were dyed and washed and everything like that. So I think it's really cool for this collection that like everything is its own like piece, it has its own like traits, and just like it's really one-on-one and really special. So I'm really excited for those of you that were able to get a piece or plan to get a piece, if there's still some on the site. But I just think that's really dope. But yeah, so today is just going to be doing product photos. Alright, so today I'm going to be screen printing on these tote bags that I dyed way back in October. I originally wanted to screen print this graphic on here, which was the city skyline of Chicago graphic in this Halloween edition. Originally these bags were like a tan brown colorway, and I thought it'd look really sick to have this graphic on. But the thing back then when I wanted to drop these was that it was super difficult to screen print all these colors, so you can see like the brown, the grays, the orange, the black, all that. It was just super difficult to screen print. I just sat on these really cool looking tote bags. For this drop, I decided to screen print the dog graphic, the Born to Howl graphic on in black, just because I think it looks really sick. The colorway of this with the like fog-like purple, gray, not really sure what color this is, but like I plan to release these in like a limited quantity, just because I only have like a handful of these dyed bags that I made a while ago. But I'm really excited to release these. But yeah, for today I'm going to be just screen printing all of these today. And that is a wrap to the entire video. If you made it this far, thank you. Shout out to you. I really appreciate you. This video was super fun to make, just showing you guys the behind the scenes as to what it takes to build a one-on-one collection. This is like my first one ever, so it was really cool. So I just want to say thank you again. I also have another release coming up in May, so I've just been working really hard on that. So excited for that. Excited to also show you guys behind the scenes look as to everything as to like what it takes to build up that collection as well. So yeah, that was a wrap, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love. Peace.